It cannot be your everyday routine that you wake up and then after you eat breakfast, you're on the Bible, you're singing gospel music, which is good. After that, you go on live feed on Facebook. After that, YouTube. After that, you don't do nothing else but that. My friends, how are you? Paris Pudia here. Welcome. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for subscribing to my channel. And you haven't already done that, please, after you listen to this video, just click on the button bottom there and subscribe. Now, our topic today, sorry, I have a little code, is a topic that actually really touched my heart, because a lot of people have listened to me or called me one way or another complaining something to do with this, and this is religion and family and how to balance it, and especially when it comes to these days where we have this gadget. Oh my god, look at me, I'm one of those. I think I'm guilty as charged. iPhone, Samsung, laptop, iPad, Bible, books. I mean, we have so much information, and if we are not careful, we are caught up. It is a good thing, yes, to learn the Word of God through these gadgets, to listen live feed on Facebook, YouTube. I mean, endless. Yeah, it's a good thing. However, if we don't wash on it, we create imbalance between religion and family. Why do I say that? Here's the thing. What is family? Family is a unit made up of mother, father, children, sometimes extended family, in-laws, and all that. Sometimes adopted children. It doesn't have to always be, like blood related. Also, religion is really sort of belief system. We all believe, our belief system can be different. For example, I'm a Christian. You could be a Muslim. You could be Hindu. You could be, we call this religion, right? So, we both agree that religion is actually the foundation of family. They both are sort of related. Without the other, the family is sort of imbalanced, because when you join a family, when you're born in a family, you also adapt the religion belief in that family, right? So you can see why religion and family is very important. However, oh my God, with this world of today, where we have gadget, we can read our Bible everywhere, we can have pastors among pastors, leverage, motivational speakers, inspiring speakers, all of those, like me now talking to you, it is very easy to get caught up and forget what is important. Now you ask, where are you going with all this noise? It's because, honestly, I've had a friend who wrote to me, I've had a woman, a man, young people talking to me about this. Paris, I love serving the Lord. I love my wife. I love my husband. But I'm hating what religion is doing to us. Now, I had to slow down and ask myself, is it religion that is wrong, or is it us? The answer is us. We are taking it too far. We are becoming fanatics. For example, I like to give myself as an example because it's my life. I don't want to give somebody else as an example. I love reading my Bible. As you can see, I have it right here. I read my Bible. Or I can even do it here. Now, however, you will not find me reading my Bible 5 hours in a day and then going on live feeds on Facebook, listening to the Word of God. After that, I go to YouTube, because I also have responsibility. I am a mother first. I'm a wife. I'm also an entrepreneur, so I work. So I need to create time in order to balance my, spiritual life and my other life. So now how do I do that? I set up time in the morning when I get up to read my Bible, to do my devotion, and to just connect with my Creator. After that, I go and do other duties, whether it's being a wife, whether it's being a mom, or whether it's being at work. Then if I get time again, whether it's during my lunchtime, when I'm eating my lunch, I'll listen to a live feed, maybe on Facebook or YouTube. Do you see what I mean? Now, let's say this. I had a woman complain that my husband has become a fanatic. When he's at work, he's obviously working. When he come home, he doesn't do nothing else but just sitting there listening to Facebook one after another live feed and watching YouTube, gospel music, gospel channel, gospel inspirational messages. And I'm tired. I love God and I love to serve God, but he's neglecting his duty at home as a father. I've had another dad complain about the same. My wife these days, she doesn't even have time for me. Time to do things that I love doing with her. She don't have time for them. If anything, she's actually bashing them out like, oh, those are not religion thing. I don't want to go out with you anymore, or things like that. Now, I want to ask, if you are really committed to serving the Lord the way you are saying, your wife, your husband, your first mission is to your family. If you cannot manage your family, then how are you going to be a missionary outside your family? Because charity begins at home. So you need to preach the word of God by practicing it, by showing it. And how do you do that? By loving your family unconditionally, being the best wife you can be to your husband, and your husband being the best husband you can be to your wife and your children. You need to demonstrate the life of Jesus Christ. I am a Christian, so I'm going to use Jesus. You need to demonstrate the love of Jesus Christ, because God is love in the family unit before you can take it outside. And that's why religion and family sort of coexist, because they have to help each other. So being a wife and a good wife doesn't now mean because you are religious you neglect your duties. You don't even talk to your husband anymore. You don't talk to your children. You don't play with your children anymore because you're very busy praying. You're very busy reading your Bible. And forgive me if I sound, harsh, because I'm a Christian, by the way. I am a Christian and I read my Bible and I pray. I might not be a player, warrior, but I do pray and I connect with my God. But this I know. You cannot play from morning to evening, not unless you've devoted a week or two or a month saying, this is my week of fasting and playing. And so therefore you're in agreement with your husband, with your wife, with your children, that that's a week you've put aside for playing and fasting for whatever it is you're praying for and fasting for. However, it cannot be your everyday routine that you wake up and then after you eat breakfast, you're on the Bible, you're singing gospel music, which is good. After that, you go on live feed on Facebook. After that, YouTube. After that, you don't do nothing else but that. I have not seen that in the Bible anywhere. I honestly don't believe that makes you a good Christian just because you spend all your time on Facebook, on YouTube, and reading the Word of God. No, you need to live a balanced life because God is love. And how are you going to share your love if all you do is learn about it but you're not practicing it? Do you see where you're missing? So if you're only learning about it, learning the Word of God, hearing it, but you're not practicing it, then how are you getting it? Because it says faith comes from hearing and hearing the Word of God. So you've heard the Word of God. Now you have faith that what it is going to do. Are you practicing it by being that person now? After you've read your word, or are you just stuck in just listening and listening and listening and you're not doing it? So I hope I make sense to somebody. Let's love God, yes. Let's do what the Bible asks us, yes. But let's set time during the day when we're going to do so, when we're going to connect with our God. That way we are really connecting. That way we are really listening to the Word of God. And be very careful. We have so many people these days online that are feeding us. And remember, they're doing their work too, right? They are called to give the Word of God to you. So they are not doing it 24/7. Do you see them online 24/7? No. They're going to come and give you a message for half an hour, and they are done. Then they go and do whatever they have to do. Be a dad, be a mom, be a sister, be a brother, be a friend. But they're not going to be there for the whole day like you are. You move from Paris, you go to John, you go to, you know what I mean. And then the whole day, before you know it, you've not even showered. Because you've been preoccupied with listening to this, after that. So choose, decide, I'm going to be listening to this one person or these two people. I'm going to be reading my Bible this time in the morning or this. Because a chapter or 2 or 3 a day, to me, I think that's enough. Because that way you can concentrate on that and understand it. You don't have to read the whole Bible in one day to be a good Christian, because obviously you can't do that. But I'm just saying, if you're just reading for the heck of saying, I read my Bible, it's a waste of your time. You're lying to yourself. It's better to read a chapter, but you take your time to understand it. It's better to listen to one message on YouTube or Facebook and really take your time to understand it, and then act on it, rather than to spend the whole day wasting your time saying that you're learning something, but in actual fact, you're messing up your life because you're neglecting your other duties. I hope that makes sense. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? Please talk to me, write to me, call me, whatever it takes, and let's learn from each other. I love you. Till next time.